What's up, Laker fans? The Lakers' offense was fantastic in the first half, but ground to a halt in the second. In this video, we take a closer look at how it started off strong and then went sideways. Anthony Davis was superb in the first half, using his size advantage to shoot over guys and go through them. The Clippers tried to defend him with either Patrick Patterson or Kawhi Leonard, and both guys were just too small. He made a nice pass to Rajon Rondo on this cut here, but we'll see later how his court vision was a problem in the second half. The Lakers did a good job of getting out into transition and getting easy buckets in early offense. LeBron in particular pushed the ball and found open shooters when the Clippers didn't match up. The Lakers also did well to turn defense into offense. Here, AD hedges high and Caruso pokes the ball away. AD tracks it down and makes the outlet to Caruso, and he misses the layup, but KCP is running the floor hard, so he gets the putback. Kyle Kuzma came in firing. Here he knocks down the corner three against the 1-3-1 zone, which is a vulnerable spot in that defense. On this play, he attacks the closeout, then utilizes beautiful footwork to hit the turnaround jumper. It was heat check time from there on out. Here he uses a nice jump stop to square himself up and he knocks down the mid-range J. But the best moments for the Lakers in this game came at the end of the first half, where they had their small ball lineup in with AD at the 5. They ran high ball screens with LeBron and AD, while Kuz, KCP, and Danny Green spaced the floor. Ivica Zubac was in the game, so the Clippers couldn't switch, meaning that the weak side tag guy had to tag hard. That leaves KCP wide open on this shot. Not having JaVale or Dwight Howard in the game meant that the Lakers could go to 5-out spacing. AD sets this screen and then pops out beyond the three-point line, and that takes Montrezl Harrell with him after he checked in for Zoo. That gives LeBron such a wide open lane that even though he misses the initial shot, he has enough time to get his putback. AD and Kuz benefited from these driving lanes too. All told, that small ball lineup outscored the Clippers 17-5 in the last few minutes of the second. That gave the Lakers a 12-point lead going into halftime. But everything changed in the second half. LeBron struggled with his jumper for most of the night, and the Clippers were just daring him to take it, going under screens or switching their big onto him. But LeBron made only 2 of his 12 threes. Both Rajon Rondo and Avery Bradley caused problems for the Lakers' offense, as neither guy could score as effectively as this game called for. The Clippers dared Anthony Davis to shoot too. Paul George top blocks Danny Green here so Green can't use AD's screen. Green then wisely screens Patrick Patterson and takes George with him. Davis pops out behind the three-point line and has an open look, but he couldn't knock it down. But then JaVale tracked down the offensive rebound and Green chucked up a wild three. LeBron and AD finished just 3 for 17 from 3. Elite teams will continue to pack the paint until they start knocking these down. AD was also a lot less effective while attacking the basket in the second half. He didn't establish the deep position that he did in the first, and that caused him to shoot fadeaway jumpers and this wild floater. The Clippers capitalized every time the Lakers made a mistake like this. Davis made several mistakes when the offense ran through him as well. He doesn't see Kawhi Leonard stunning off of LeBron here, so Kawhi gets the steal as a result. LeBron had an open driving lane if AD delivered that pass, but it's a transition dunk for Ivica Zubac instead. AD catches this pass and he's surrounded by 4 Clippers. Rather than kicking it out to an open Danny Green or someone else, he decides to take the fadeaway 10-footer, and George gets the easy block from behind. Davis needs to get better at reading the floor, but his teammates didn't do him many favors either. KCP sprints around the stagger screen here, so AD anticipates that he's going to continue through for the handoff, but KCP stops his route, which gives the ball to the Clippers and leaves AD confused. So the Clippers had battled back to tie it up, but LeBron got hot for a brief moment in the fourth quarter and put them back up by 7. These jumpers are available for him based on how the Clippers defend him, and it's going to be important for him to make more of these the next time they meet. But after a Clippers timeout, he took this wild one-footed jumper, and the Lakers were ice cold from there on out. They made just 6 out of 22 threes on wide open attempts, which is when their nearest defender is more than 6 feet away. And they never went back to that lineup or the spacing that worked so well for them, choosing to go with Rajon Rondo instead. They appeared to let their frustration get the best of them and made several sloppy and uncharacteristic turnovers down the stretch that helped seal their fate. AD simply mishandles this pass and then commits a foolish foul after Lou Williams blew the layup in transition. On this play, Rondo thinks that KCP is going to curl to the basket, but he pops out to the top of the key for the open three-pointer instead. The ball glances off of KCP's hand and goes out of bounds rather than it being an open shot. These types of miscommunications happened over and over again in the fourth quarter on both ends of the court. They just weren't on the same page. The Lakers had the Clippers right where they wanted them on Christmas Day, but let it slip away thanks to one mistake after another.